some time. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Oregon State's offense will get the first swing of the game. to start this drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, give on the inside. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Beavers moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get...
Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Finds a tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll go to the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies offense will go to work for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. With the catch, it's Burden. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They're going back to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Off play action. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Look out, he's got room. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Beavers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to the ground game on the left. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Back to pass on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running to Green. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Beavers have pushed it inside the 20. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burden. Touchdown, Oregon State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. An SEC clash and an...
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going over the top. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. First down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Catch in the middle. It's Burden. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Beavers want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Beavers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Dumps it off in the flats. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a third and long. Rides the back on the option. The give. Spins away from the defender. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give on the option. Got the first down. Looking for more. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Oregon State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sends it back in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Fires fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again. He's got the back in the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Back to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Huskies.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
24, Northern Illinois, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Durant. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Beavers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
I'll tell you what, wide receivers out there, you earned your opportunities. You make catches like that, the quarterback's going to keep coming your way.
And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And this one is perfect. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Durant. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The give on the inside. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Mississippi State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Might as well stick with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. To the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Creates a little room. Gets the first himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The give from the gun. Makes a man miss. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Beavers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Stumbled to the ground. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
What a beautiful sign. Not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Finds the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
The 38 brings up 2nd down.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Beavers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Got his man.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Beavers are in the hurry-up.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Beavers are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It's caught. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Big fella moving. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Fires into the end zone.